please explain what the Cartwheel trade is about.
Right, so this is the second iteration of this exercise. We did one last year and about the same time, and this year's exercise will be very similar. Exercise Cartwheel is a chance for U.S. Army soldiers and Republic of Fiji military force soldiers to get together and work on small unit infantry tactics. Basically basic soldier skills like basic rifle marksmanship, jungle training, urban operations training, and it's really a chance for the soldiers to just get together, to get to know each other, to share best practices, to share cultures, and to build long-lasting friendships. As I mentioned earlier in the remarks, the name of this exercise was chosen specifically for Fiji. The U.S. Army does exercises all throughout the Pacific under a broad exercise banner of Pacific Pathways, but we've named this one specific to Fiji for Exercise Cartwheel because it harkens back to operations during the Second World War of the same name, in which American soldiers and our brothers and sisters from Fiji and from other Pacific Island countries, as well as Australia and New Zealand, fought together toward a common goal. And so those bonds that were forged then are still there now. This year, in 2020, we're celebrating 75 years of peace and prosperity in the Pacific. That's something that we're focusing on in our embassy this year because it's those bonds that were formed at the end of World War II that underpin the peace and security today. And so this exercise is an effort to rekindle those bonds, to build on those bonds, and to strengthen those bonds.
After 70-something years, you say?
Yes, so 75 years since the end of World War II. Certainly we've been working together since then, but the U.S. Army, particularly since last year, is coming back to increase its engagements. We saw it last year with the first iteration of this, and with the support from the Republic of Fiji military forces, we plan to make this an annual exercise that we'll keep doing.
What's the budget?
That I can't speak to, unfortunately.
In terms of procurement, can you say anything?
Unfortunately, I can't. I'd have to refer you to our contracting officers, as they would have more information on that than I do.
And will you be using the local military facility in Mandu for the August exercise?
Well, we're partnering with RFMF, and whenever possible, we're working together to live together so that our tents are side by side and things like that. So we're working closely with RFMF.
So August Mandu.
Yes.
Yes. Anything else you can tell us about the event and this symposium? What the response has been like from the local business houses?
Well, we've certainly seen the advertisements in the paper, and I think it's solicited a good response. There's a lot of people that are interested, and I think that shows that the potential we have to make good contracts and make sure this exercise is fully supported and achieves the success of, again, strengthening those relationships, building those bonds, and giving our soldiers a chance to work together.
Is it only Fiji that you're doing this with, this exercise?
So this exercise is with Fiji, and we're hoping to get some participation from His Majesty's Armed Forces in Tonga as an observer contingent.
How many people are we looking at bringing in come August?
I think the numbers are still being worked on, but we're looking at approximately one company from the U.S. being partnered with a company from Fiji, and with some of our brothers and sisters from Tonga as well.
And did you think the local market, the Fiji business market, could meet part of the demands that are needed to fulfill this mission? The business houses, I mean.
Absolutely, absolutely. We had great success last year when the exercise was in Vanuatu, and we expect to have great success this year, and I think that the turnout we've seen today is indicative of the level of interest and the level of capacity to support.
Has it increased, the level of interest?
Yes.
The local level of interest?
Last year was the first time we've done an exercise of that magnitude in quite some time. We learned a lot of lessons that time, and we made it happen. And this time we're going to build on that. And this vendor conference that we've had today is part of that, part of us working to keep people better informed and give people as many opportunities as possible to get involved.
Lastly, can you also tell us the type of sectors you're hoping to secure business with? Industries.
I would specifically refer you to the contracting officers, but these are life support contracts that they're looking to get bids on. So we're looking at opportunities for food, water, latrine facilities, transport, shelter, and things of that variety. Those are the general topics.